I can't remember a time when I didn't know my father's love of animals.
I have been passionate and a supporter of animal welfare and animals for as long as I can remember, and I found myself in a position that I could give back, and I consider it a privilege and an honor.
Every organization is fortunate, and nonprofits especially, to have people come into your life and really make a difference. And Gerry Schreiber is one of those people. When I first met him, his enthusiasm and his commitment to the animals is just so authentic, so genuine.
What we get from my father is just our love of animals and how to be passionate and kind to everyone, to people as well as animals.
Gerry is very genuine when it comes to the animals. I'm so glad that I've had the opportunity to meet him, because I see that there are people out there that can help.
I have called him to tell him about raids that we're doing, fighting rings that we're breaking up, animals that were rescued, and his response is always, "How can I help?" And sure enough, he always does.
My father's always been available to help any animal rescue group in need, and will answer the call for need at any time.
There's certain feelings you get within yourself that it's hard to describe, but it's kind of like walking on clouds and getting that special feeling of helping animals, dogs, cats, horses, whatever.
I'm not sure how he came to receive. It was a goose or a duck or something, and the duck or the goose was injured, and the goose needed surgery, and I think it was about several $1,000s later he saved the goose. And it's just sort of, not many people would do that.
7.5 years ago, I was bringing my grandson, who had stayed with me for the weekend, to our plant in Pennsauken, where my daughter Margie was going to pick him up. So we were meeting halfway. And when I got there, it looked like all hell had broken loose. There was a police car there, and there was a dog in the fence. His mouth was taped together with ribbon. And he's a big shepherd. And I removed the ribbon, and I got down on one knee, and then the dog, almost like he had scripted it, stood up, put his paws on my shoulders and looked at me with those raccoon-like eyes. And again, you get that special feeling. Well, I took that dog home with me the day after. He was such a teddy bear. I've named him Teddy, and he still comes to the office with me now every day.
I was brought up in part with the notion that I, as his son, was supposed to go into the business, and yet when people would meet me, later in life and ask why, I tell them that as a veterinarian, that I had a different calling, but that when my father grows up, that he too wants to be a veterinarian.
Maybe I'm heading to die, but I'm still gonna try. I guess I'm going home.